quarterfinals.
All right.
Down the wire. Pick up second half.
We said 40 or 70.
LSU up 61-60. Skyler Mays. It's a handout pass, runs through the tape, and back. Excuse me. At a point where pushing for Barry. Hayes, LSU interim coach Tony Benford, called for a set. Came on Allen, makes 2 technical free throws, and then Hayes is going to make 1 of 2 free throws. Florida up 66-63. That's exactly what happened.
The shot was out the whistle, I thought. Everybody around said it was out the whistle. And then it counted to 3, and I was confused by that. Like, there's no way. I thought it was just... They were just back out the shot, we were on, called, to kick the ball out. So I was questioning about that. Unfortunately, I partially got the kick on the back end.
That was a 6-point swing. LSU down to 70-67. Travis rebound after a missed 3, gets the ball. Now Reed. Long 3 to tie the game. And he's lucky. That's with 20 seconds to go. Florida up 73-70 after free throws. LSU again. To Reed again. He finished at 25. We're on scoring 73, 13.2 seconds to go. Next possession. Yeah, I know. This is getting crazy. Florida inbounding. They work the ball around. Deontay Johnson going to get the pass from Andrew Nemert. And he's like, I'm giving to me because I'll do something with it. You don't want to shoot it. There. Game-winning three-pointer. Johnson passes it out of the paint to his guy. And his guy hits the clutch shot for the win. 3 of his 20 in the game. Check out this video from the Florida football team. They're all watching before a meeting. They're like, yeah, the fellas did it. Florida coming back to win a thriller. 76-73. Entry today, Florida was one of Joe Lenardi's last 4 in. Now the Gators have moved up all the way to one of the last 4-5. Florida's on a bubble because it hasn't had much success against the top teams this season, but it has beaten the team, should have. They've gone 15-3 against teams outside the next top 30.
Today, if you're just coming up from the sensory deprivation tank for a quick breath after missing only 36 seconds, previous 6, Zion Williamson returned last night and then some. On February 20th, looked like he hadn't missed practice. 13 for 13 from the floor. Zion with a 1 cake without a miss for the team in ACC history. Including stuff before that game, Williamson has 19 straight shots, 1 shy of the school record, which was held by Ala Abdelnaby during the 1988-89 season, and is also the ACC record, which is the name check Ala Abdelnaby. The reason why he's been so accurate, he takes 5% shots. Last night, Williamson outscored the entire Syracuse team in the pace. He has 4 more dunks in the yard, and in total, Zion stuffed the stat sheet for today, becoming only the 3rd East player under Coach Shea with 25 points, 10 boards, 5 steals in the game. Brad Hill and Christian Lake were the others. Nothing is funnier than a healthy Zion avoiding a trip from being, perfect.
Zion, give me a sense of just how badly you want to be out there the last couple of weeks. How do you think you're talking about it?
How badly I want to
Why is it always about you? Just how much lobbying has there been between you and Coach K trying to get him out, trying to get back out there?
I've been holding him back.
Go ahead.
A pleasure now to be joined once again from Charlotte by Marty Smith, live at the site with Duke UNC tonight. Good evening, Marty, and what do you assess the return of Zion meeting for Duke, especially as they have him this time around when facing Duke?
Well, quite simply, Keith, they're a much better team. Coach Krzyzewski told me last Saturday night after they lost for the second straight time to North Carolina that they're a good team without Zion, but they're an inconsistent team without Zion. And his athleticism can clean up a whole lot of mistakes. They're much more consistent team with him. And if they're going to win a championship, Krzyzewski told me they have to be outstanding, and it's hard to be more outstanding than 29 points, 14 boards, and 13 for 13 from the field, as Zion was on this court outstanding on last evening. John, certainly compared to they have Syracuse looking at head coach longer than last evening. So Zion can do things some players have never done before. But he has compared him to Charles Barkley in the past. And as you know, Keith, being such a scholar, Theodore Roosevelt once said, comparison is the thief of joy. That may as well be what Coach Krzyzewski said last evening when he was asked about comparisons that Zion was drawing. He said he didn't come here to be Brandon Ingram or Jason Tatum. He came here to become the player that he will be. Let him write his own script.
And again, Coach Bay, World Sports as ever. The Marty mini party before the ACC semifinals. And as with all great rivalries, no matter the sport, there's always at least one astounding statistic. And there it is. The last 100 meetings, Duke has 150, which means, math majors, Carolina has 150. The net score differential in those 100, Tar Heels by 9 points. So, after last night's rain vapor lock on my part, let's get all this right. The next big holiday is St. Patrick's Day. Today is a Friday. Jay Harris is my co-host. Jay Billis is on the game call with Van Shulman. Jay Williams is on our team with experts on site with Seth Greenberg and, of course, Reese Witherspoon. Damn!
I guess this is good for Indiana.
That's one of the best, my friend. I got another great sports stat for you, this Duke Carolina thing. In the ACC tournament, each of them have exactly 101 tournament victories. Somebody will take the lead tonight, and if I may dare be a potential stealer of joy by comparison, any subsequent loss that Duke suffers from this point forward, whether it's now or in the NCAA tournament, has a huge impact on how they're going to be remembered. And if they're going to be remembered as the team that didn't get swept by North Carolina, let's see how Zion Williamson plays in back-to-back nights.
I agree with you, RB. And conditioning is going to be everything for Zion. He played 36 minutes in that game against Syracuse. That's the 5th month this season, Seth. And when you think about North Carolina, that's the 2nd fastest pace in the nation. Luke May is going to try to move him around a ton of action, and the best way to go after Zion is go after him defensively. Make him work defensively, make him get tired.
Last night, Luke May ran for 2.71 miles. That is absolutely crazy. That's a stat from Second Spectrum Sports, but to me, Zion is the star, there's no doubt about it. What do you think yesterday was absolutely incredible? There's another game within the game, though, because every Batman has a Robin. Who is Zion Williamson's Robin? R.J. Barrett. Think about that last time these two folks played. R.J. Barrett, 4 offensive fouls. Kenny Williamson absolutely sat on his left hand, faked at him, kept him in front, took 4 charges, forced him to go 10 for 27. That is a massive, I don't think we're talking enough about it, but R.J. Barrett can get on a run and drop 30. Kenny Williams is not a good defender on ball. He's an elite defender on ball.
Hey, you look at this matchup, too, and it's from an intangible standpoint. North Carolina's had a great season. They've got this great history. And for the entire year, they've been completely overshadowed by Duke. Now Zion comes back, so they're able to come in despite having won the first 2 games with a bit of a chip on their shoulder.
You see what Kenny Williams said in an interview last night? He said, I don't care if Duke has David Reddick. They can bring Jay Williams back. We're only focusing on us, and we want to make sure that we do everything we can do to be the best team that we know we can be. That is the chip that Kenny Williams and company really carry on.
And the one thing they can do, Jay, well, they can run it. The best way to defend Zion is to make him guard. Luke May running the floor, Luke May in the trail spot, Luke May in the motion. I'm interested to see how he deals with Luke May playing all over the floor.
And last night, Zion and the Blue Devils played a team, Syracuse, who plays zone 94% of the time. North Carolina plays zone 4% of the time. You would think there would be more movement. No, by the way, the number 1 seed in this tournament is Virginia, and Terrence Mann and Florida State take aim at them first, as we have 3 of the top 5 teams in the country in the semis in the ACC.
All right, thank you much. Coming up,
Sound loud enough to reduce a spring training crowd to a hush. Bryce Harper hit and the ankle with a pitch can have the latest on his stand-up injury.
and from 68 miles, the anthem is 17th, the player of the Cowboys only hit it into the swamp 4 times.
Today that number went up 50%. He's breaking down with Gurgle. That's it.
I'm just saying, put ketchup on a hot dog as an adult. What if I like ketchup? Isn't that enough lemon? Ketchup goes on a hamburger and mustard goes on a hot dog. Ketchup, mustard, who cares? As long as you have sauerkraut. Why? I've been to Jeff Barbecues before.
The NBA on ESPN presented by State Farm. Cheese It Snap. So good, so crispy, fluffy pure, too snackable, which could be catastrophic for our cheese supply. Next slide. We are genuinely concerned we may run out of cheese. No, Cheese It Snap.
We're more than just medium one-topping pizzas for $5 each. We're $5 bone-out wings, $5 garlic knots, $5 desserts. Hear all this, just $5 each. Call, click, carry out, or delivery, the $5 lineup, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
10 years ago, Coach James Larson gave Brian Ortega a choice. Continue fighting for his life in the streets of LA, or fight for gold and his community from the octagon. Today, as a top-ranked UFC featherweight, Ortega uses the fighting spirit that he learned from his coach to inspire others like him to fight for something better. Since 1925, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from, it matters what you're made of. Modelo, the official beer of the UFC.
My fellow Americans, you are our last line of defense. Your future is in your hands. The Division 2, available now, pretty mature.
Introducing new high-rise Rockstar who never quit shaker tension. Hurry into Old Navy now through Sunday to get 40% off everything. I'm here for my Daniel tuna. That's 40% off everything at Old Navy and OldNavy.com. Please switch. We switch.
I switched to Chevy.
I switched to Chevy.
We switch to Chevy. You switch for value.
For family. For power.
It's time to upgrade.
I switched from a Ram to a Chevy.
See why people are switching to Chevy.
We love our Chevy.
I love my Malibu, my Colorado.
My Camaro.
My Traverse. Why do we switch? Just look at it.
But I mean, what's going to be like
10 years ago, they invaded our world. They took our freedom. Now we take it back. We can get back to the way that things used to be.
Your loyalty friends, family, and your favorite site. Good on you. Now at Vince Warehouse, take 60% off the It's like $149 designer sport coats, plus like dress shirts only 3 for $9. You're gonna like
that
moment.
Only choose where you live, but also inside. When you say both live and don't live.
He just
Every
left
apartment on apartments.com.
What? Did he tell me I started? No. Yeah, I never told
TGI Friday's favorites. Bigger, bolder, media. Just $12.99 for a full rack and 2 sides. TGI Fridays, where every night the acts are endless.
Sports Center, brought to you by Samsung. Meet the next generation of Galaxy S10.
And the new quarterback of the Tennessee Titans
the first
What about the old
responders,
quarterback of the Tennessee Titans? There are a few surprises, true ones, in NFL personnel news. But when the Dolphins this afternoon traded Ryan Tannehill and a sixth this year to Tennessee for seventh this year and a fourth in 2020, some jaws dropped like Marcus Mariota. ESPN's Adam Schefter reports Tennessee is converting $7 million bonus to 1 year, $7 million guaranteed. Miami will pay $5 million of that more in incentives. And they can see the comparison between the two. Mariota, well, he has taught two passes with Tennessee and three more in college. Who knows what the plan is here? The Cops and their quarterbacking jerseys see nearly identical numbers. Keep in mind, Tannehill has been fighting an injury bug, missing 24 of the last 3 seasons. Something's going on in Miami. We're right now in
You're not even going to kill me something.
Keep more NFL news. The league today suspending Cleveland Browns running back Kareem Hunt for 8 games, citing a violation of the league's personal conduct policy after a video showed Hunt kicking a woman. He was later involved in a fight at the resort. Hunt will not be paid during the half-season suspension, and he will not appeal. Hunt was released last season by the Kansas City Chiefs after the video surfaced showing him pushing and kicking a woman. The public outcry was so loud it led to the Chiefs cutting Hunt, one of the best players. The Browns signed Hunt in February. The team GM John Dorsey saying their new player was rewarded.
By no means, from an organizational standpoint, is this a guarantee of anything. As we all know, trust has to be earned, and that has to be earned with the Cleveland Browns organization and the community of Cleveland moving forward. So this will be a day-to-day thing in terms of earning trust.
Kareem Hunt today releasing this statement on his suspension. It reads in part, "I want to again apologize for my actions last year. I know that my behavior hurt a lot of people, and I again apologize. I respect the league's decision on discipline. I appreciate the time I spent with Commissioner Goodell last week. I'm grateful for my time with the Browns over the last month. I'm thankful to all the people in the organization that have involved." Hunt's suspension coming at the end of a very busy week for the Browns, who acquired star receiver Odell Beckham Jr. on Tuesday in a trade with the Giants. Beckham excited for a reunion with his college teammate and good friend Jarvis Landry and his newest BFF QB Baker Mayfield. Mayfield, speaking about Beckham today when he was visiting his good buddy, the Brewers' Christian Yelich, in spring training in Arizona.
An exciting time for Cleveland. Absolutely. I mean, the fans there, after having a decent year, nothing that we were too happy about, were unbelievably satisfied. But now I can't even imagine. I haven't been back yet, so it's going to be really exciting when we go back.
What about throwing the OBJ?
I need to get
I'm excited. I had 2 LSU Tigers throwing 10, and obviously we have a lot more talent too, so it's going to be a thing where
You saw the numbers while Baker was talking. A year ago, he threw more touchdown passes than any rookie in NFL history. Now the Browns have added Odell Beckham Jr. to their wide receiver corps. And when Kareem Hunt returns from his 8-game suspension, the Cleveland Browns will have given the promising QB 2 more Pro Bowl skilled players on offense. Keith?
Throw it out to our correspondent. This is Bob Slern at the Players' Championship. Tiger Woods. What a golfer, what a man, what a hat salesman. 2 strokes back. What a great start. Oh, he's in the water. In the slough of the spot.
Yeah, that one child, dude.
We could still salvage this with, he's in the slough of the spot. Where, as F. Hopkinson Smith pointed out, the claw of the great seacoast gets us all. This is Bob Slern. Thanks. Now for our real correspondent of the Players, Bob Harris.
Sure sucked the life out of the party that's known as the 17th tee at TPC Sawgrass. 3 birdies in the first 7 holes. The Tigers stepped up there ready to get back into contention. The crowd anticipating more great things. Then this wedge shot hit the water. Then he walked over to the drop area and another wedge shot hit the water, leading to the crowd's exasperation. Cheers went to silence. All of a sudden, the light was taken out of the amphitheater known as the 17th hole. Tiger walked off the green a few minutes later with quadruple bogey 7.
Thanks, Bob. So a fabulous start for Mr. Woods in round 2. 7 holes, 3 birds, and then comes 17. Release, rotation, splash. And afterwards, although it ended better than it would have seemed initially, he did drool some of the drool of regret into the pillow of remorse.
I was pretty ticked, there's no doubt about that. And I was bound and determined to get it all back and get it back to 5. I thought that would have been a hell of a fight, and ended up getting back to 3. Still was a good fight to get to that point, but you know, I'm as of right now, I'm 6 back, which is definitely doable on this golf course, especially with the weather coming in. And I just need to go out there and put it together this weekend. Because right now, I mean, literally anybody who makes the cut's got a chance to win the tournament.
He's going to make the cut. He's going to be -2. Tiger is 8 back. Tommy Fleetwood maxing out there on 16 behind him in Coulter. What we do know so far with the round not yet totally complete is that Jordan Spieth is not going to make the cut. Golf school. Golf school. Okay. You know you said Fleetwood Max, and we know that. Yes, I did. I have a Sports Center town with the Dave Phillips joining us live to break down how Zion can be effective playing on back-to-back nights. You know, he's got Carolina tonight. Also, much more breaking news in the NFL. Chiefs wide receiver Tyreek Hill under police investigation and a possible charge of battery. Details ahead.
Hey, yo, make sure make sure no one touches me.
The Kings turning up the heat and bringing the spice with these spicy nuggets filled with juicy white meat and priced at 10 for $1.49. A deal so hot you can taste it. 10 spicy original nuggets for $1.49. Only at Burger King.
Did you? Wait, who's that?
You are our last line of defense.
Why should keep on leaving?
Our future is in your hands. Division 2, available now. Rated mature.
He said, I'm here, and then he left.
This Tuesday, the wait is over. The Academy Award winner is available to bring home a sparkly Spider-Verse on Blu-ray DVD Combo Tuesday.
With USAA, different generations get the same quality customer service that we get.
Being a USA member because of my service in the military, to pass that on to my kids, something that makes me happy.
Being able to pass down USA to my girls means a lot to both of us.
He's passing part of his heritage of being in the military.
We're the husband.
My name is Roger Zapata.
We're the Tibbs family, and we are USAA members for life.
To begin your legacy, get an insurance quote today.
This kitchen, open concept, complete with a modern art gallery, and the master bath, masterpiece. A whole gym! Fellas, looking good, Steve! But the only problem, who are you? I'm with here, because the real estate agent never starts this way.
Cup of whiskey, you say? Well, this blend of fine golden grain and single malt comes from the oldest distillery in Ireland. Because we are not here to take part. We are here to take over.
Por up on my friends, I think this
Before we ever know, we want to hide. What would it be like to finally be finished?
Now my cousin.
Call it what you will. The T-shirt. First, here, it's more. To will. All part of the drive. The answers.
Wait. What do you mean?
In a world where every path is unique.
They do?
We
I know you saw that thing there. Yeah, I understand. For real. You lying.
Today's digital campuses empower students with great insight and shine.
Stop yelling.
Dazzle spectators on Broadway. Enhance the movie experience in theaters in LA. A simple belief that every collaborative building carries the industry in all of us. Let's turn the promise of technology into digital progress together. Spectrum Enterprise.
We've got a big night ahead of us on ESPN and the ESPN Network. We can get it all recapped on SportsCenter 1:30 a.m. Eastern. This afternoon, UNC, the top moments, get the action, Rockets and Blazers, Blazers and playoff races. Andy North joining us, what you watch this Saturday at the Players on ESPN and the ESPN app.
You do got the
SportsCenter. World headquarters, Jay Harris over there. From New York, people over here. And we're going now to SportsCenter. Yeah, we do. And one of the most anticipated college basketball games of recent memory, Duke and UNC Part 3. More on that ahead. First, though, he's breaking news from the NFL. Yep, we're following this, Jay. Star Chiefs receiver Tyreek Hill being investigated by police over an alleged battery. 25-year-old has not been charged according to the Kansas City Star. The Chiefs have acknowledged, though, that an investigation of Tyreek Hill is taking place. According to a police report from the Overland Park, Kansas Police Department obtained by that newspaper, an alleged battery took place, in which a juvenile was listed as the victim, and Hill's fiancé is listed as others involved. From the report, it was not immediately clear what Hill's involvement in the alleged incident was, nor when it took place. There is history in this broad subject for Tyreek Hill. While in college at Oklahoma State, he was convicted of domestic assault, an incident in which he pleaded guilty to punching and choking his then pregnant wife. He was given 3 years of probation in order to undergo anger management classes, with fiancé listed as others involved in the investigation in Overland Park is the woman he pleaded guilty to punching and choking in college. Here is the statement from the Kansas City Chiefs. The club is aware of the investigation involving Tyreek Hill. We're in the process of gathering information and have been in contact with league and local authorities. We'll have no further team comment at this time. Is what the team had told the Kansas City Star. We've repeated that already. The investigation revealed on the same day that Hill's former teammate, Kareem Hunt, was suspended 8 games by the NFL after he was seen on video shoving and kicking a woman in February 2018. And of course, Kareem Hunt was released by the Chiefs when that video surfaced last November and has since signed on with the Cleveland Browns. More on Hunt's suspension and Hill's investigation. We continue in this hour of Sports. All right, Keith, great game today. SEC Tournament quarterfinals, LSU in Florida. This one went down to the wire. They pick it up second half, 4:07 left. LSU on 61-60. Skyler made it to the handoff pass and just going to run through the paint and run through the rim. LSU extends the lead to 63-60. The bench loves it. SEC regular season chance, getting their groove on. Next possession, Florida's turn. Deontay Johnson, three-pointer. Now it's recall for the foul for pushing to Marius Hayes, and LSU interim coach Tony Bennett called for technical. I don't believe what it's called. So Kevon Allen has 2 technical free throws, makes them, and Hayes makes 1 of 2 free throws. Florida takes a 66-63 lead, a 6-point Florida possession. Gives Bedford on exactly what happened.
The shot was out the whistle, I thought. Everybody around me said it was out the whistle. Then it counted to 3. And I was confused by that. I'm like, there's no way. I thought it was just, they were just not counting the shot. Move on, called, they picked the ball out. So I just questioned them about that. And, unfortunately, I sparked got the team to come back on.
Later in the second half, LSU trailing 76-7. Grabs their own rebound off a missed 3. Gets the ball. There's Naz Reid. He collects himself and just calmly drains the 3 to tie the game.
Less than 20 seconds to go. Florida up 73-70 after some free throws. LSU hits the ball to Reed again. Reed again! He finished with 25. We're all scored 73. 13.2 seconds to go. Florida inbound now. I'm nervous too, bro. Yes. Okay, working the ball around to Keontae Johnson. Gets the pass to Andrew Nimmer. He's like, you want it? I don't want it. You take it. I don't want it. You give it to Andrew. He wants it. Yes. Yes, he does. Clutch shot for the win. 3 of his 20 in the game. And watch this video after we see this shot again from the Florida football team. They're all watching their basketball brethren before meeting, and the reaction when that shot went in, yes! Yes! Florida comes back to win a thriller, 76-73. Entering the day, Florida was one of Joe Lunardi's last 4 teams in. Now the Gators have moved all the way up to one of the last 4 buys. Florida's on the bubble because they haven't had much success against the top teams this season. They have beaten the teams they should have, as they've gone 15-3 against teams outside the next top 30.
Okay, if someone might just be returning to this dimensional existence, or perhaps from the planet Neptune, after missing all but 36 seconds of Duke's previous 6 games, Zion Williamson returned last night. Kinda out since February 20th, looked like he hadn't missed a practice. 13 of 13. Tied for the most makes without a miss in a game in all of ACC history, including stuff before that perfection last night. Williamson has made 19 straight shots, which is 1 shy of the school record. Abdelnabi, 1988-89, 20 in a row, also the ACC record. A reason why he has been so active, takes high percentage shots. That's difficult. Premise of making it. He outscored the entire Syracuse team in 4 more dunks than the Orange collectively. And in total, Zion stuffed the stat sheet. Only the 3rd Duke player under Coach K, 25 points and 10 rebounds and 5 steals, and the other Grant Hill, Christian White.
Oh, come on, Johnny.
Another name I recognize, Jay Phillips, Charlotte, Duke, and UNC. Can you quantify or qualify both how good Zion was last night and what you would expect from his game readiness element?
I did.
Given that he's now immediately pushed into back-to-back nights.
Yeah, what's the point?
You know, he was historic last night in his performance. I mean, there's been 66 years in this ACC tournament. Nobody's gone 13 for 13 in the game. In fact, you'd have to go back to Louisville's Clifford Rozier back in the early 90s when he went 15 for 15 in a regular season game. But it was just stunning to watch him play in that ball game against Syracuse last night. His first game back to have 29, 14, and 5 steals, and the impact of the game every bit as much on the defensive end as he did on the offensive end. But you put your finger on it, I think the difficulty is going to be going from a game in which they played zone and it was not an up and down game into a game against North Carolina back-to-back when you haven't been playing for the last 3 weeks and you're going to be in a track meet. And so that's going to be a real test of his conditioning, and his conditioning is very good. But is it at the highest level against a team at North Carolina where transition and rebounding is the way they play?
In the interim, Clifford Rozier and Allah Abdelnabi have been name-checked on SportsCenter in 2019. All right, the other one, Virginia and Florida State. How locked in is Virginia to getting a 1 seed no matter what happens tonight and or in the ACC finals to make it there?
No, Virginia's only lost twice, both those losses coming to Duke. I don't think there's any way that they miss out on a 1 seed. I think they're a lock for a 1. But I don't even think Virginia's thinking about that. I think they're thinking about continuing.
Wait, which one have you got?
Sort of their ACC dominance.
North, South,
they only
East,
lost
or
1
West?
regular season game last year, blitzed through the tournament. They've lost 2 regular season games this year, and they're trying to do the same thing in the tournament back to back. Those are 2 very different tests. You've got the marathon of the regular season, now the sprint of the ACC tournament. And this is the same building where they lost last year in the NCAA
week 1 and week 2 challenge.
That historic loss in the first round. They seem to have shaken that off. But this is a great shooting team going against one of the best defensive teams, one of the biggest teams in the country in Florida State that plays a lot of different guys. But I still favor Virginia because they shoot it so well.
Dave Phillips, great job last night. We expect the same tonight with Dan Showman, our regards, and many thanks. Have fun. Right here.
Still ahead on SportsCenter. Counting down to Duke, North Carolina tonight. How Zion impacts tonight's game after virtually missing all of the first 2 matchups in the regular season. Let me introduce myself. As Earl Thomas, Mark Ingram, and Joe Flacco speak up about joining their new team. Plus, reaction band analysis to Tigers' unlucky 7 at the Players' Championship, including Woods adding to the booming business at the course's famous 17 hole. And because it's Friday, it's time for the Not Top 10, as Keith Olbermann takes us through the best of the worst. Sports Center continues next.
You know what you taught me, Granny? How to accessorize. Yeah. Cheetah poker. Yeah. But also how to make real southern butterfly shrimp. You gotta use buttery crackers for the bread. And fry them up fresh. 8 cents plus the side and the drink for just $5.
There's a family.
The staff one is like over here. I don't think it's close to that
Come get me, nigga.
Coach James Larson gave Brian Ortega a choice.
I ain't I fuck with y'all, man. Come get me, bro.
Fight to go and his community lost it up. Today, as the top ranked UFC featherweight, Ortega uses the fighting spirit that he learned from his coach to inspire others like him to fight for something better. Since 1945, he proved that it doesn't matter where you come from, it's what you make.
She said
our last line of defense. Our future is in your hands. Admission here available now. Sure.
I'ma stay in the lobby.
We on the cupcake shop. We bathe, we saturate. Bro, it's light, it's sleek, it's fast.
I met the drama called Charleston. We deal a lot with social media.
We have funny videos that we do in the bakery. There's nothing that you can't do on the website. Cupcakes are a great business.
Oh yeah, as long as you don't eat the profits.
Let's see, Aleve is proven better on pain than Tylenol Extra Strength, and lasts longer with fewer pills. So I might still think about this. I'll take Aleve.
Aleve, proven better on pain.
This is a commercial about buying cars. That's the car, this is the phone, and this is drive time.
Ooh.
Can you get a car with your tax refund?
OMG, July.
But wait, where's all the sexy stuff with cars driving on city streets with no traffic?
We don't need them. 99% of people who apply get approved. It takes 2 minutes, and you can do it from anywhere. All you need is your phone.
What? Yeah.
So that's $2,000 less on average. So that tax refund can go a lot further.
Holy moly, that is a low down payment.
Go to drivetime.com and see how much car you can get your refund in 2 minutes. Drive time. Genius!
How we know you're not lying? I did a challenge, man. I got 6 out of 10 now. Go. I did that one. Go here. Oh, that's a game. I know where that one is.
Life out here is sweet, with the freedom to roam at 40 miles per hour. The power to haul whatever needs hauling.
You can
And
just go
best-in-class
down
acceleration and handling with cargo. The new gas-powered Kubota Sidekick is purpose-built for speed.
Good, I'm trying to get
And
that.
getting the job done right. Now, get the new Kubota Sidekick for $0 down and payments as low as $196 a month.
Have you or a loved one been seriously injured or has a loved one died in an auto accident caused by the irresponsible actions of another driver in the Dallas area? You need help, but who do you choose to take on the insurance companies and fight for the compensation you deserve? The Benton Law Firm. Jeff Benton is committed to helping injured people across the state of Texas while treating them with the compassion and respect they deserve. If you've been seriously injured in an accident, the only firm to call for the compensation you deserve is the Benton Law Firm.
Sports Center is brought to you by Ancestry DNA. To find out how Irish you are, order an Ancestry DNA test. Only $59 through March 18th.
Welcome back to Sports Center. The NFL today suspended Cleveland Browns running back Kareem Hunt for 8 games, citing a violation in the league's personal conduct policy after a video shows him kicking a woman, and he was later involved in a fight at a resort. Hunt will not be paid in the half-season suspension, and she will not appeal. Hunt was released last season by the Kansas City Chiefs after the video surfaced showing him pushing and kicking the woman. Public outcry was so loud it led the Chiefs to cutting Hunt, one of their best players. Cleveland made to pick up Hunt with their GM John Dorsey at the time wants why they did it.
By no means
Just send us the thing, and then we can do it on your account.
As we all know, you know,
Send it to us like a message, not on
the Cleveland Browns organization and the community of Cleveland moving forward. So this will be a day-to-day thing in terms of.
And tell us what skin you want.
Hunt today releasing the following statement on his suspension. It reads in part, I want to again apologize for my actions last year. I know that my behavior hurt a lot of people, and I again apologize today. I respect the league's decision on discipline, and I appreciate the time I spent with Commissioner Goodell last week. I'm grateful for my time with the Browns over the last month, and thankful to all the people in the organization who have welcomed me.
Entering the day and back to the games, Ohio State was one of Joe Lunardi's last 4 byes. It was a tough game against Michigan State in the Big Ten tournament. And you're going to have this one. Tom Izzo entered today's game with 599 career wins, and once again, we challenge you with a math question. Which number would this one be? The Ohio State University causing issues early on with Big Ten Player of the Year, Cassius Winston played issues.
Go back to
Overthrows off the break.
Loves pancakes almost as much as victory.
Love pancakes. Really enjoy that. When Winston returned to the floor, though, it was a new man. Lays it in with and then sort of way downtown, bang. MSU led by 6 at the break. And it's now twice that in the second half. 12 points on the way out, Ohio State. Aaron Henry on the end of the alley-oop. Princeton finishing with 18 points, 5 assists. And Tom Izzo wins game number, anyone? Bueller? 600. Now Ohio State's resume dicey. As from last 4 byes to maybe last 4 bye-byes. Buckeyes 55th in NET ranking, but they have a strong strength of record at 39th. They have made the tournament 8 of the last 10 marches. We will see in about 9 out of 11.
But don't send it to the live stream.
Controversial footwear in the world. Kanye showed up for the wedding. Size 12 footsies and size 8 slides. It looked like they've been borrowed from Cedar Sinai.
But I'm probably going to have to do it in the live
Paul
stream.
George Ellis size 14. Last night, though, the other shoe did not drop. The only controversial footwear, the ones Frank Howard extended, either to Trip Zion or audition for the Rockettes. Schwartz now on the fact that our long national shoe nightmare is over.
So you want to...
Zion Williamson has yet to miss a shot in his new reinforced Kyrie kicks. Kicks that were customized to handle 280 pounds of raw athleticism. Oh! From the moment Zion's signature Paul George shoe exploded before our eyes, causing him to miss 6 games with a sprained knee, the world's largest sportswear brand descended upon Durham to investigate the most notorious wardrobe malfunction since Janet Jackson.
I'm gonna just wait until I get my camera so I can
Tracy said she was kind of worn out, and then those people went to China to actually, look at the making of
because that one little Castillo dude was gay.
And then they came back within a week with different alternatives.
to make sure that it was done right. I just thought it was stronger than a regular Kyrie board.
I bet you your whole
For the
family
giant
gay.
of college hoops, the shoe giant needed to create an upgraded version of the Kyrie 4. One that could